infection.
Dr. Frieda, what is C. difficile?
Clostridioides difficile, or C. difficile, is a bacterium that can cause a range of symptoms from stomach pain and diarrhea to life-threatening inflammation of the colon. And C. diff can live anywhere. That includes on surfaces like doorknobs and toilet seats, and can stay on those surfaces for months despite cleaning.
So where does a person catch this germ?
Well, we used to think that people could only catch the serious disease if they were in the hospital or in a nursing home. We now know that about half of the cases are caught or acquired in the community.
Okay, so who does this affect?
So, first of all, there are about or around 425,000 cases in the U.S. per year. And it usually affects older people. So someone young like Dale is not your typical C. diff patient, but as you can see, it can affect anyone.
Well, Dale mentioned she took antibiotics, so how do antibiotics play a role in this?
Yeah, so, as important or while antibiotics are really an important tool in treating infections, some can deplete the good bacteria that lives in your gut. And this can possibly increase the risk of a C. diff infection.
Dale, you recovered from the infection, but it came back, right?
Yes, I did get a recurrence about 2 months later. Luckily, this time it was caught early, and I was able to continue my treatments at home. And it's been 14 years since I've had the C. difficile infection.
Wow. So, how common is it for this infection to come back like it did in Dale's case?
Yeah, so not uncommon. About 1 in 5 people who are treated for C. difficile infections actually experience a recurrence. And what's important is that the recurrence may not just be one time. It can recur again and again.
So what can people do to help prevent getting this infection?
First of all, only take antibiotics when they're needed and as directed by your doctor. Next, good personal hygiene. And that means good old-fashioned hand washing with clean water and soap. Now, the alcohol-based sanitizers may not be enough to effectively kill these C. diff spores. So it's important, hand washing, clean water, and soap. And if you are around someone who has a C. diff infection and you begin to feel ill, then you have to do what Dale did, and that is get to your doctor right away. And that way they can monitor your symptoms, diagnose you early, and treat you, because that's key.
You bring really good stuff we need to hear here. And to keep yourself and your loved ones safe, make sure that you check out their website for this, which is gethealthystayhealthy.com. And while they're there, they should do what?
They should sign up for a monthly newsletter.
That's right. Okay, I want to thank all of my guests today, especially our friend Dr. Frieda Lewis Hall, and a special thanks to Dr. Paula Bruce. I want to go wash my hands right now. Before I go, I want to share a tweet I received from Mikey. He says, Dr. Phil, it's time, Doc. You got to run for president. He says, you are the almighty mediator. Only you can bring the left and right together. The fate of this country is in your hands. Yeah, well, like I said, I would love to save the country, but I have to go wash my hands. So somebody else